Touch it here, rolling through the city.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Baltimore Orioles. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Toronto Blue Jays are in position to sweep this three-game series with a win. So, Chris, what's their mindset heading into today?
Yeah, looking to go 3 for 3, Boog. They've already won the series, and now they can really leave their mark. It's all about having confidence, and that's what a team takes away from a sweep. So they're happy to win the series, but they'll really be riding high tomorrow with a win today.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Dean Kremer. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Bo Bichette blasts one out. It's his 6th home run of the season, and just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Oh, so much for settling into this game, Boog. No courtesy first pitch take right there. He was ready from the second he stepped into the box, got a pitch to hit, jumped all over it. I tell you what, that'll fire up the guys in your dugout.
Jose Bautista, the next to hit. One of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. First offering misses the mark. High fly ball out into left center field. Mullins makes the grab, and there's one away. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Their opponent on the mound today does run into some trouble finding the strike zone at times. So, Singy, I got to figure part of the plan, be patient, be selective today.
Yeah, you know coming in, regardless of, what that first inning's going to look like, you know his history. You don't want to help him out. You've got to be patient and make sure that when you attack, that it's a pitch that you can do some damage with. Otherwise, just build up some traffic on the base pass, push across some easy runs, and perhaps get into some of those gap arms in the bullpen.
Kicks and fires.
After giving up that home run earlier, it just doesn't seem like he wants to challenge him.
The wide to kick the pitch. Nope, ball. Line drive, takes it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the center fielder, number 4, George.
2 outs, base is empty. George Springer will hit next. The wind and the pitch. Line drive, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Man at first, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And a pitch. A swing and a soft liner. Mountcastle makes the catch, and that'll do it. Bo Bichette goes yard for the Jays. It's now 1-0. We go to the Bottom of the first, and now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Next offering is in for a strike. To the right side. He handles it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
Rougned Odor at the plate and takes high there. Left-hand batter waits. That's in there. Now 1-2. The 1-2. And now 2-2. And it's filled up.
Full count.
Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Clyde Washington with the call there.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And now it's going to be Ramon Urias. That one's in there, 0-1. To short, could be 2. Bichette over to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. Second inning coming up from Baltimore. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, top of the second, and now Teoscar Hernandez.
The right fielder, Teoscar.
Here comes a pitch. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Teoscar Hernandez hits one out. His 4th home run of the season. And they boost their lead. It's 2-0.
Well, you can see he was out front just a little bit. Maybe didn't recognize the changeup earlier, but he got the bat head to it, hooked it down the line, and was able to keep it fair for a long home run. Really impressive.
Now it's Matt Chapman. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Next pitch is downstairs. Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
The catcher, Danny Jansen.
And here is Danny Jansen.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
The pitch. That one missing inside.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. Gregorius over to first in time. And there's 2 down.
Batting up. The second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Kevin Biggio up to the plate. The wind of the pitch. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Toronto picks up 1 on this homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bottom of the second. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ryan Mountcastle.
For the Orioles, the first baseman.
The wind to the pitch.
Ryan Mountcastle.
On the ground, right side. Biggio throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth. The designated hitter.
Trey Mancini now. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and deals. Now 1-1.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 2 away now.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Anthony Santander at the plate. The pitch. Little chopper rolls foul. Yo 1. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Big time GM right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
That one ran inside, almost got him. And now the count is even. And he chases that one. And good work there. As he gets a 1-2-3. Orioles held in check there. They trail it here 2-0.
Down the young and what I owed him, trying to fit into an aura that...
Top half of the third inning. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette.
The shortstop. Bo Bichette.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive caught.
Oriole Park, still one of the most beautiful ballparks in all of baseball. I can't say another franchise does it better than Baltimore. The opening day ceremony, the players come in from the outfield through the center field wall, long orange carpet, so many fans here. Just a great place.
Next offering is in for a strike. That signature warehouse in right field as well. You talk about knowing where you are, a sense of place. I mean, who could forget Griffey hitting the home run off of the warehouse in the home run derby? But always when shots are framed, you see that building, you know exactly where you are. Camden Yards. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Kremer back to work. Fought off foul.
And when teams started building sort of state-of-the-art ballparks, Baltimore was the first organization to do it up the way that they did. Really created a mold for other organizations to follow when upgrading or building new ballparks.
Righty to the plate. Just missed. Yeah, this really was the first old school new ballpark that we saw in the major leagues. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. And the righty deals. Stays alive. The next offering misses, and the count's full. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
The center fielder, number 4.
So a man aboard. Here's George Springer. The right-hander back to work. There's the strike. Here's the 0-1. That misses, and it's a ball and a strike. The pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Mullins under it. And that'll do it. 1 left for Toronto, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's Austin Hayes. And here it comes. That one missed.
That's the ball.
And now 2-0.
Ball. 2-0.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Next one is off the plate. And now 3-1. And he couldn't come up with it.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Didi Gregorius looks at one outside there. Next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0.
2-0. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that one fouled off.
with 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Line drive, base hit, right center field. Here comes the runner. In there safely.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. And he deals. And a foul ball.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Gregorius leads off second with nobody out. Got him. And there's one away. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And a pitch. And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with 1 out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Oh, 2 as he waves at that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Odor lifts one deep to right. Hits the fence. Runner holds at third, so just 1 across on the play.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
So up next, Ramon Urias. He's 0 for 1. Out towards left center. Springer there makes the catch. He scores on the sac fly. It's 3-2.
Well, that's the 3rd run of the inning, and these guys are doing a nice job of executing at the plate right now.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And a pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. And the right-hander deals. Off the mark there. 2-0. Runner at third. 2 away. Right-hander kicks, deals. He was late there. Strike 1.
Wow. Good luck catching up to that one.
At the belt and fires. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 outs with a runner at third. To the right side. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So next to hit for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. And a pitch. And takes low for ball one.
1-0.
That's ripped. Base hit. Springer returns it to the infield, and that stops the lead runner at third on a 2-out double. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
And now, Anthony Santander. Base hit, 1 run in already. Not in time. He's safe. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Orioles. The walk and a run scored his first time. That one lifted to left. Gurriel going back some more, and that ends the inning. All in all, 10 come to the plate. They bat around and 5 score. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 5 and the Blue Jays 2. And welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The Jays in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
The pitch. Ball 1 low. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Hernandez swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. In the air, right field. Santander settles underneath it. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Matt Chapman.
2 outs, base is empty. Matt Chapman now at the plate. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. And that's in there for strike 1.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play, can throw from so many different angles, and makes really tough plays look very easy.
Mullins on the move to his left. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail at 5-2. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Didi now. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Now the 0-1. There's a strike. Liner, base hit.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Robinson Chirinos now up to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Here comes a pitch. That's down and in.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Next one misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Lined, and that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Bowden Francis. And he'll do his best to keep this close.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Cedric Mullins getting ready to hit, and a pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Guerrero the toss to first, and they get Mullins for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the second baseman.
Make a big play. I'm a ship shake mixtape. Like a get rich quick tape. Little mama turn it up and let it rotate. Bring it back for me.
Now it's the second baseman, Rougned Odor.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure where their clutch at. Base hit, 1 run is in. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ryan Mountcastle digs in now. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Upstairs.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Right-handed reliever. And there's the strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Nice grab on the run, and that is the inning. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Orioles 6 and the Blue Jays 2. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's Jansen to hit. When you played, did you play with guys that you thought were clutch, and sort of what were the attributes you said that's what he possesses that allows him to come through?
Well, we always used to joke, guys want to eat steak, and there were some that just had a knack, could understand that, all right, this is a big, payout if I can come through with a knock here. But I think when you really look at the numbers, you really audit everything, guys kind of are who they are.
Next pitch is outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Left field, way back there. That's back. And that one is going to go. Danny Jansen hits one out. His first homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Kevin Biggio will hit next. 2 for 6 so far in the series.
The second baseman.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. The wide to kick the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
The bat, number 11. Shortstop.
So the batting order turns over. Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. Hit hard, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand no problem.
Stepping in, Jose Bautista. Next offering is down low. Ball 1. Righty delivers. Rips one to right. Can't get there. Base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded. No outs.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And it'll be George Springer to step. And a pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Kyle Bradish up and throwing. Hall, the lefty, warming up as well. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. And that's going to be a double, and it'll score 2. Now the second run is in, and now they trail by 1. And that's a double. Sheesh. Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
Yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Here's Gurriel. In the dirt, blocked. Runners stay put. That's ball 1. Bautista at third. Springer over at second with 1 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Well, this is A little tough for the hitter. In the back of the mind, you're wondering, with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that, but ultimately this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Kicks and deals. And they're all loaded up.
Runner, take your base.
And he reluctantly takes his walk.
Now batting, right fielder.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Dean Kremer will depart, and he leaves with the bases loaded, so he'll look for some help from his teammate coming in behind him. Coming on for the Orioles, Kyle Bradish. The bases are loaded, so no time to settle into this one. One down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And here it comes. There's a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
The pitch. Base hit. One run is in. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Bases still loaded and still only one away.
With the bases juiced, he refused to get pull happy. He stayed within himself, drove the ball to center field. That'll get across a run.
So bases loaded with one away. And here is Matt Chapman, and he deals. That's in for a strike. Next pitch is popped up.
Infield fly rule in effect. The catcher, number 9, Danny Jansen.
Danny Jansen to hit here. And the pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hayes makes the play, and that is that. Home half of the fifth coming up, and we're all even at 6 apiece. Welcome back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Trey Mancini. The right-hander back to work. This one in the air center field, and that is Springer. One down.
Now batting, right fielder,
Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. The wind of the pitch. On the ground right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And a couple of quick outs.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now, Austin Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Just foul of third. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing right there. As a pitcher, got to be hunting for that strikeout. Keep him off balance. Send him back to the dugout.
Popped in the air. Left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Score remains tied, 6 apiece.
I do it often. If we ain't talking money, we ain't talking. It's the game. And yeah,
Top 6. And now for the Jays, Kevin Biggio.
The second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The wind and the pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
In the air, left field. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So up next, Bo Bichette, swinging a heavy stick right now. He's got 7 extra base hits in the series. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Biggio stands at second with no outs.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the warning track. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. So up next for Toronto, Jose Bautista. Got to be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The pitch. Way high. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Two-0. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And a pitch. Left field. Hayes under it. Squeezes it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. Bradish back to work. Hit in the air, right field. Santander there, racing over to make the catch. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 7-6 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, well, we go bottom 6 and into the box for Baltimore. Didi Gregorius.
The third baseman.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. And it's fouled away. Next pitch is outside. Bullpen activity starting up now. Julian Merriweather appears to be getting loose. Simber getting loose as well. The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. And it's even up.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. The line to kick the pitch. In the air, out towards left center. And George makes the grab.
Now batting, center fielder.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And first offering is fouled off. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush.
No, definitely a breakdown in his mechanics on that one. He just lost the handle and ended up way off target.
2 outs, runner at first. Rougned Odor comes up to the plate now. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. In there. He's safe.
Well, he had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time where maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Check on the runner. Mullins dives back in safely.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And he grounds one to the right side. Whips it to first. In time. That's the inning. And the Orioles leave 1. They're right in it, though. It's 7-6. Back here in Baltimore, and the batter now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
The left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel.
And the right-hander back to work. Fly ball down the line. And now maybe extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often. But right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
The pitch. And there's the strike.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And now the 0-1. Out towards right center field. Santander racing over to make the catch. And he's in safely at third with 1 out. And here is Matt Chapman. And here it comes. To the right side. He dives, but he can't make the catch. To first, and he beats it.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Now it's Jansen to hit. And he deals. Inside, just missed.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
And the right-hander deals. That just misses. Ball 2.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And it is 2-1.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Here's a 2-1. And that one fouled off. Next offering misses. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Three and 2 now. And there's ball 4.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
One down. Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. The pitch. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. Gurriel on third. Chapman over at second. Jansen over at first with one away. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
They say it went.
2-2.
And that one is lifted in the air, carrying well, and it's gone. Home run. He leaves the yard to right, and they add to their lead. It's 11-6.
Well, a great job here of staying within himself. You know that if you get a knock, you're going to drive in a couple. So stay focused on that. Well, he does more than just a knock. Hits the grand slam to drive in 4. Really good job at the plate.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, D.L. Hall. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Well, I think that what makes him so tough against left-handers is he hides the ball for a long time. And from that same side, harder for you to determine which part of the plate it's going to end up on.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Whips it to Mountcastle, and Bichette is retired.
Designated hitter, Jose Bautista.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Jose Bautista. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Out in front and foul to the left side. Here's a 1-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. 2 down, nobody on. And that just misses. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But, yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Whips it to Mountcastle, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Take another look at the Toronto Grand Slam. 7th inning stretch time. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning, and the batter now, Ramon Urias.
Leading off for the Orioles.
Pitch misses inside. And next offering is down low. And now 2-0.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle, 1 for 3. The right-hander back to work. And that one fouled off. One of the things that Jim Leland used to say when I was broadcasting with the Marlins, the longer a plate appearance goes for a batter, the more likely it is that something good will happen for the hitter. Guerrero steps on the bag, 2 up, 2 down.
Nice job of deception right there by the pitcher. Got the hitter out there a little bit, couldn't check his swing, and induces a nice little ground out.
Trey Mancini now, and the pitch. That misses the zone, ball 1. Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes the count.
2-0's the count.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-0. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. The pitch. Santander stands in here, leaves that one down. Mancini leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And a foul ball. That misses,
1 ball, 1 strike.
and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
It's a ball and 2 strikes. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, not a whole lot behind that pitch. It's off speed, but it still stings. Getting hit by a fastball is a whole different story.
And a pitch. Gregorius tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go. Next offering is in for a strike. That one not close. Now 2 balls and a strike. 2 outs. Bases are full. Next offering misses. And that's ball 3. At the belt and fires. Didi pops that one. Biggio has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They're down 5. It's 11-6. And welcome back. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Leading off for the Blue Jays.
The wind of the pitch.
Vladimir Guerrero.
Ball one, no strikes. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
Next pitch misses way outside. Two now. And that one off the outside edge. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Man at first, George Springer now at the plate. Here comes a pitch. Hard ground ball, base knock. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. Slice to right, and that's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. The pitch. Curveball over for a called strike.
0-1.
Kicks and deals. And a foul ball left side. The pitch. Going to count 1 and 2.
That's the ball.
And here it comes. And a ball evens the count.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. 1 run across. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, 13-6.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Ryan Baker on the pitch here, and he's getting thrown into the fire with a pair of runners in scoring position. Matt and the pitch. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Danny Jansen to hit here. He's already homered here in this one. The pitch. Out to short. Urias handles the chance. Whips it to Mountcastle. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
And he deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. The pitch. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And a swing and a line drive into right field. That's a base hit. Run scores.
I'll tell you, man, it's such a good feeling when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that. I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
First and second, 2 down. And next for Toronto, Jose Bautista. The right-hander back to work. Out towards left center. Brings it in for the 3rd out. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Back now at Oriole Park, Robinson Chirinos. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tim Meza. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And the 1-0. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Now, anytime one of your guys gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention in the dugout, and you know what? It kind of gets you fired up.
Mullins stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. They say it went.
0-2.
Chirinos gets his lead at first with nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. And the 0-2. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Left-hand hitter waits. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And there's one down.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Rougned Odor, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the lefty backed off the plate that time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And he dropped it. And that one is off the wall. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
The next offering misses. 2 balls and a strike. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Adam Simber into the game. And he's got a nice lead to work with. Mountcastle takes a strike there as he stands at the plate now. Next pitch misses inside. And now it's even 1-1. Simber is ready. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. In to score. 2 runs are in.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Mancini watches that one for a strike. Standing in here with 1 down. Up the middle. Bichette whips it to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Anthony Santander at the plate. And a pitch. And he pumps it a strike. And that one in the air center field. Springer on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at the ballpark, and now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And a pitch. That misses the zone. 1-0. Right-handed reliever. Fastball in for a strike, and the count 1-1.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And the righty deals. And now it's even up. Out into left center for a line drive base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the center fielder, George.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, George Springer.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
The pitch. That one hammered center field on its way. And that one's gone. George Springer leaves the yard. His 2nd of the year. It's 17-9. And their 5th home run of the game.
Some things in this sport are contagious, Boog, and right now for these guys, clearly it's the long ball.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the left fielder, Lourdes
Baker back to
Gurriel.
work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Next one off the plate inside. Now 2-0.
2-0.
That one the other way. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And now for the Jays, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes moving under this one. And there's 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. And the right-hander back to work. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
This looks like extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. fires to second too late, into second with a double, and that was hard hit.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Danny Jansen. And a pitch. That misses. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chapman stands at second with 2 gone. Hard ground ball, base knock. And they hold the runner at third base as they decide not to risk the send with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
Coming on for the Orioles, Dylan Tate. Big deficit here, but he's still got a job to do. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. The pitch. In for a strike. That's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch is outside, and the count even 1-1. 2 on, 2 outs. Hayes, he ranges to his right, makes a nice grab and a full sprint, and that'll do it. It's a beautiful Springer dinger here. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Bottom of the 9th at the plate, Austin Hayes. First offering, and it just misses.
Austin Hayes.
Next offering is fouled back. So now 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Didi Gregorius at the plate. The pitch. Tap to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Up next for the Orioles, the catcher, Robinson.
2 outs, bases empty. Robinson Chirinos, the next to hit. In there for strike 1. Next pitch is inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Next one is off the plate, and a count 2-1. Just 1 strike away. This to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. And what a play. Ball game.
What an exciting finish to this game. An amazing play right there. It's hard for the fans to go home. They want more. They're not ready to leave and head to their cars, but an outstanding job to keep entertaining all the way to the end.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Wait.
this. Left the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes.